And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this is AhTravesty playing some more Neverwinter Nights 2. Next mod we're going to be playing is A Strange World. This is by AndGolf, and you can download this mod from the Neverwinter Vault. I will leave a link in the description below. And just so you know, AndGolf actually has a series of this Strange World mods. I think he's up to 4 that he has published now, and he's working on a 5th one as we speak. It actually might be up to a 6th one now that I think about it. Just so you're aware, you do not have to play these in order. They're all standalone mods, so you can pick one and play it and then continue on however you like. However, I'm going to start from the first one, and if I enjoy this mod, and I think I am, I'm going to continue on with Strange World 2, and then 3, 4, and 5, and so on. So let's see if I can play this whole series. And the reason I really want to play this one is he's using a lot of custom content from a lot of modders out there, and I'd like to see a lot of that stuff used. And it should be a pretty interesting campaign, seeing all this new stuff that you never usually see in a normal Neverwinter Nights 2 campaign. So something else I did, I also converted this module into a campaign, so that's why you actually see A Strange World in the campaign folder here, not in the module folder. If you're playing this normally, that's how you would see it. You would see it in your module folder here. Now the reason I converted this campaign, the reason I converted this into a campaign is so I can easily mod it. And there was a couple things I noticed already that I did not really like, because I played this for about 15 minutes, and that had to do with some of the dialogue stuff. And to easily patch that, I converted it to campaign, because once something's in campaign, you can really easily patch this game. So speaking of the dialogues, what I actually noticed, I played for about 15 minutes, is that the dialogues are using lip flapper files, but unfortunately AndGolf put the lip flapper files on the PC response nodes as well. And what that's going to do is every time you click on a response node for your PC, there's going to be a pause in the game to allow for your character to flap its lips, acting like he's talking. But I can understand that for NPC nodes, but not for PC nodes. I want to be able to click the PC node and then continue on with the dialogue. I don't want to sit there for a few seconds and watch my character's lip flap for no reason. Okay? You'll see what I'm talking about too once we get into the game. Because what I did is I actually went into, it was about 100 dialogue files, and I removed all the lip flaps from only the PC nodes. The NPC nodes still have the lip flaps on it. That's fine. I'm cool with that animation, but not on the response nodes for PCs. I don't want to stare at my character for a few seconds after I click a response. So I think what I'm going to do is I will make a link to that new campaign folder with all the updated dialogue files. So if any of you guys want to test that out for me, I think it's going to be okay. You can go ahead and download it. I'll put a link in the description below, and all it is the campaign folder with all the updated dialogue files and the new journal too, because I had to convert the module journal into a campaign journal. So that's all there too. So you should be good to go. Now if we come across any other bugs in this game too, maybe I will make a unofficial patch for this mod, but I don't know. We'll see. If we run across any bugs, we'll try to fix them on the fly, and then we'll make like a cumulative patch or something like that, and I'll just throw it in that campaign folder for other people to use. Alright, so let's continue on with the game. Let's take a look at this campaign description here. A strange world. You were just out checking some ruins somewhere on planet Earth when you were transported to another world. Where are you? Why are you here? Time to find out. This is a module for level 1 characters. You will level up and get equipment in the beginning of the module. Yeah, you're going to level up to level 11, I believe. This module is tested and balanced for fighters or alike only. I don't know how it will work with other classes. You are also supposed to be a male human, otherwise some conversations won't make any sense. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through as a ranger this time, and I'm going to go with a dual-wielding ranger. I don't really have a lot of experience with a dual-wielding ranger. I usually set my rangers up as archers, but this should be something different. This should be a pretty fun mod to play. Let's see. Now, just so you're aware, this series of mods comes with a huge override folder. So just be aware, if when you play this mod, it is highly likely that it's going to conflict with other things that you might have in your override file, especially the UI. This mod uses the Tchos HD UI, which I use, but I have made my own personal edits to that Tchos HD UI, and I want to use my UI, not the one that comes with this module. So all I did to sort that out so there's no conflicts is I just deleted the entire Tchos HD UI folders out of his override folder, so there's no conflicts. And I'm also using TonyK's UI mod too, and there's some edits with that too. And I'll explain that once we get in the game, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But anyways, it looks like the way I got everything set up, there shouldn't be any conflicts. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, let's go ahead and start the campaign. I was on my way up the hill when it happened. I was going to check out some old ruin that I noticed from the road when driving in my car. I think I parked my car somewhere at the bottom of the hill and then went to check it out. That's the last thing I remember. Then it happened. There was a bright light. I was transported. To a strange world. And now I'm here, wherever here is. I've arrived in a strange land, or world. It seems to be a forest. I think I see a girl over at the other side of the stream. Maybe I should ask her where I am. Okay. Alright, we got a journal update, and yep, there's somebody standing right there. Lily Moonglow. That must be the girl on the other side of the stream that we see. Alright, and there's a unicorn over there. And looks like a transition to Ascension. Let's take a look at the map real quick. Alright, we are right here. To the city of Ascension. That must be that transition right there. And over here, an old man, which appears to be somewhere over there. Alright, before we talk to Lily, let's take a look at our character here. We have Troy Shand, a neutral good human ranger, currently level 1, but we should have enough experience points to level him up to level 11. And let's see, his highest attributes are strength and dexterity, which are 15, and then followed behind that with constitution and wisdom with a 14, and intelligence and charisma are 10. I am going to try to dual wield him as we level him up. And let's take a look at his skills. His starting skills, we have some heal, some hide, some listen, and we have some move silently, and a little bit in search. And we also have some in spot and survival. And for feats, he is a farmer, which gives him a +1 to survival and a +1 to spot, although a penalty to lore by 2 points. And we have dodge, and his starting feat of tracking. And we have a favorite enemy for undead, and we also have luck of heroes, which is going to give him a +1 bonus to all saving throws, as well as a +1 luck bonus to armor class. Alright, we currently have no equipment. Alright, now this is something you probably do not have, as this is a compatibility patch I made if you're using TonyK's AI mod, the latest one, which I believe, I think it was either 2.8 or 2.9, but either way, this is the way it's set up now. He's got it set up where there's extra tabs down here when you're dealing with behaviors. So I made this compatibility patch so it'll work nicely with Tchos HD UI mod. And I will actually leave a link to where you can download this compatibility patch as well. It's only for the character sheet, and yeah, for your character, as well as the creature character sheet as well. I can't actually show it to you right now, but there's a character sheet for creatures too. I updated that too to include all this updates for TonyK's new stuff. So anyways, while we're here, let's go take a look at this and set this up the way we like it. Yeah, we're going to keep him as near. And is there anything else I need to change in this tab? Nope, let's leave that alone. Let's go to combat. Let's change guard distance to near. Automatic weapon switching. I usually try to keep this set to off because I like to manually change weapons. Because sometimes if you have a lot of weapons in your inventory, sometimes if this is set to on, you'll start equipping weapons that you don't really want to equip. So I'd rather do that manually, so I leave that to shut off. Alright, and let's see, anything else I need to change here? That should be good. Alright, let's move on to spells. We're going to go power casting. And item usage is definitely going to be on. Healing and curing items is on. Ability usage is on. Dispel spells, let's leave that off for the moment. Let's see, summoning, polymorph, infinite buffs. Alright, let's go to the party-wide selections now. Auto-summon familiars is off, and auto-summon animal companions, I'm definitely leaving that on since we're running a ranger here. We're going to have a animal companion for sure. Alright, anything else I want to change here? No, that should be good. And let's go to game-wide options now. Most of these I'm going to leave set off. The monster stealth, wandering and opening doors and all that stuff, I'm going to leave that all off. Monster enhancements, let's leave that on though. Alright, knockdown we're going to leave on. Companion behaviors we're going to leave on. Autocast buffs is off. Enemies create items is off. Enemies use equipped items. Yes, we're going to leave that on. So they can use their own stuff too. And heartbeat detection, I'm definitely leaving that off. I've noticed some issues with this where sometimes creatures will see you through the walls and everything and they'll start aggroing on you when they shouldn't even be able to see you. And I think that might be causing an issue, but I don't know. Let's see. Pause for traps. We're definitely leaving that on. Alright, that should be good. Let's see. What else we got going on? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to level up my character off camera because it's going to take a little bit because we're going to level up from level 1 to level 11. And then we're going to get him a nice portrait and then we can continue on from there. Actually, before we do that, let's take a quick look at our journal. And let's see what it said. Okay, was it completed? A strange new world. I am from Earth. I was just checking out some ruins when I was teleported to a strange new world. Where am I? Why am I here? How do I go back? I guess I'll have to seek those answers in the surrounding area for now. Maybe I'll speak with the girl on the other side of the stream. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and level up, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, finally done doing my level up. We are now an 11th level ranger. Got a new portrait, and the extra attribute points we got for level 4 and level 8, I actually put one of them into strength and the other one into dexterity, so now they're both 16. And for skills, I put a little bit in concentration, not too much, but the majority of my points I put into heal, hide, listen, move silently, and search, set trap, spot, and survival. I don't know if we're actually going to be finding any traps or crafting or purchasing any of those, but I don't know, I figured we could probably use some. I don't usually use traps, but if we find some, we'll try to use them. And as far as feats, let's see, we had farmer, we had dodge, we got knockdown, and we got power attack. Toughness and track we got automatically for being a ranger, and we got 2 weapon defense. This gives us a +1 shield bonus to our armor class. And we have our animal companion, which is a wolf. Let's take a look at him. Alright, we have our wolf by the name of Keel. And this is the creature examine window that I was telling you about that I updated with the new behaviors for TonyK AI mod. As you can see now, we have the pets tab down here that deals with any fleeing. We currently have it set up as disabled. I don't want my pet to flee. Other than that, it does not have the party in the game one, which obviously that makes sense. It shouldn't have that. So this is all set up for TonyK AI mod, the latest release. Alright, continuing on with feats. We got evasion now, and we now have a favorite enemy for giants, humans, and undead. And of course we have the improved 2-weapon fighting for rangers and greater 2-weapon fighting for rangers. We have swift tracker, which means we do not suffer a movement penalty when we're tracking, and we're in constant track mode. And of course we have woodland stride, which means we can move a little bit faster outdoors. And we still have the luck of heroes. Alright, now let's take a look at our spell books. For level 1, I did go with Magic Fang. I wanted to put something on Keel, so that should help him out. We got some Cure Light Wounds, and I got a couple Barkskin spells. We currently do not have any armor, so I figured that probably would be useful. One for at least Troy, and the other one for Keel, if we don't have another companion that I can cast it on. And I think that's going to be about it. Unfortunately, it's a little bit dark out. I hope you guys can see. I think the next thing we're going to do now is talk to Lily. Let's go see what she has to say. And she's coming to us. Oh, you startled me. I didn't quite see you there. Did you need something? No. I mean, do you know where we are? I kinda just arrived here. Well, as it happens, I just arrived here too. I am not sure what this place is. Of course, it's some kind of forest, but, well, you know what I mean, but I have no clue as to where we are. I don't even know which country, or even what world, as a matter of fact. Then we're in the same boat, so to speak. This seems to be another world, or dimension. Oh, while we're here, let me explain what I was talking about when I changed all those dialogue files. If it was left to normal, if I clicked one of these PC dialogue nodes, it would move to an animation where my character's lips start flapping to simulate him speaking. But I want to keep this like the OC cutscenes, where as soon as I click this, it just immediately goes to the NPC's next node. I don't care to watch my character's lip flaps. So that's why I removed all that stuff. Alright, so let's select this first one here. Or something apart from where I came from, I mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. So, what's your name, if I may ask? They call me Lily. Lily Moonglow. So, hi. My name is Troy. It's nice to meet you, Lily. You have your ears. Are you an elf by any chance? I'm sorry, I hope I don't offend you by asking. No, that's all right. Yes, I am an elf. There are no elves where you come from? No, we don't have any elves, other than in stories and fairy tales. So, this is quite strange, I must admit, meeting an elf and all. Huh, I guess. We are not so different from humans. We live longer lives, that's all. And we can see in the dark, of course. And then we meditate instead of sleeping. Okay, I guess we are quite different when you think about it. Troy, if I may suggest, maybe we could team up. I mean, to explore and maybe find someone who knows something about this world. Would that be okay? Of course, that would be great. It would be nice to have some company. Okay, great. What do you think? Maybe we could begin with checking down the stream. Okay. Alright, and it looks like we just gained 10 points of influence with her. And it appears that she is a bard. Alright, let's go check her out right now. She is an 11th level bard, neutral good, half-elf. And her highest attribute is charisma with 17, dexterity and constitution with 14, everything else is average. Alright, let's take a look at her skills. She's got a bit in the praise, and she's got quite a bit in bluff, concentration, diplomacy, hide. Looks like she's got a little bit in intimidate. She's got a hell of a lot of lore. Actually, no surprise for a bard, actually. And she's got quite a bit in move silently, and perform, sleight of hand, spellcraft, and use magic device, and it looks like she might have a little bit in taunt. Let's actually hotkey that. And for feat, she's got Curse Song. Let's see, at 11th level, what does that do? -1 to attack and damage rolls, -1 to will save, and another -1 to damage rolls, and -1 to fortitude saves. And then once we hit level 12, it'll be another -1 to reflex saves and -1 to skill rolls. Yep, nice. Alright, we got extra music, which lets her play 4 more songs per day, and we have lingering song, which makes the songs last an additional 5 rounds. And all the half-elven feats. And let's see, let's hotkey some of this stuff. We got curse song, we got counter song, Fascinate and Haven Song. And we have Inspire Competence, Inspire Courage, and Inspire Defense. I think an 11th level druid or a bard should have, I think, more feats than that. I might be wrong though. I might have to look. Alright, let's go to her behaviors. Let's set her follow distance to near. And the rest of this I think can stay the same. And combat, let's go guard distance near. And let's make sure all the automatic weapon switching is set to off. And let's move the spells. Let's set everybody to power casting. And the rest of this stuff is going to stay the same. Yeah, and we're definitely going to leave the infinite buffs on for her. That is going to be really handy with her because that allows her to automatically cast all her inspires at the appropriate time. So when we're not in combat and we're not needing to be healed, she's automatically going to go to Inspire Competence, which is really nice. Whereas once we get into combat, she's going to start going automatically to Inspire Courage, which will give us bonus to attack. And I actually think we're supposed to have more Inspires than this for an 11th level Bard. I think I might take a quick look off camera and see what's going on with her in the tool set. Alright, in the meantime, she's got a bunch of Cure Moderate Wounds, and she's got Lily's Cloak, which is a +3 deflection and +3 universal saves cloak. Well, let's give that to her since it's her cloak. Yep, it raised her armor class, and it did raise all of our saves. Good. And we have a harp, which appears to be just a regular harp. And she's also got a mithril dagger. Just a regular mithril dagger with reduced weight, and Lily's clothing. Doesn't appear to be anything special except to be leather armor.
Yes?
By Sehanin, I should say so.
Well, let's see. Let's take a look at her spells. Oh wow, yeah, she's got no 3rd and 4th level spells. I think that might be a bug. In the meantime, she does have some 2nd level spells. We got Cloud of Bewilderment, Ghostly Visage, and Heroism. And 1st level we got Balagarn's Iron Horn, Charm Person, Identify, and Summon Creature 1. And of course all the level 0 stuff. Okay, I think I'm going to take a quick look in the tool set just to see if... because I don't imagine this was done intentionally, because she's seriously nerfed. She should have a lot more feats, and her skills are probably a bit off too now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, well, I just got done looking in the tool set, and I think this is actually a bug, because it looks like Andgulf initially set her up as a 6th level bard, because everything she currently has reflects the fact that she might be a 6th level bard, but now that... and then maybe he decided to increase her to 11th level later on, but didn't add all the extra feats and extra skill points and things of that nature. So I think what I'm going to do is do a reset levels on her. Now, unfortunately, that is going to change some of her skills around a little bit, and we might lose some of these feats. But we should actually have a lot more songs and inspires for her. And we're probably going to get another regular feat too, but we shall see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Otherwise, she's way nerfed. Let's go into the tool set. We're going to hit the tilde key to bring that up, and then we're going to go debug mode space 1, and then we're going to type reset levels, and that should reset all her stuff. And then we're going to go debug mode space 0 to get her out of that. Oh, actually, you know what I need to do? Let's go back into debug mode. Yeah, I need to update her charisma. As you can see, it just pushed it up to 19. Yeah, because going up in level, you're going to get an ability point at level 4 and another one at level 8. Since I think she was already set up as level 6, she would have already had an ability point for level 4, so that means the level 8 was next, but it just went up by 2. So this should be 18 instead of 19. So how we're going to do that is we're going to go set CHA for charisma, and in space 18. There we go. Now, I did the math off camera too, and this is what it's actually supposed to be. We're not cheating or anything like that, so her charisma is now 18 for an 11th level bard. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of debug mode. And now let's see what changed. Oh yeah, she definitely lost some appraise and some bluff. She still got concentration and diplomacy, however. She lost some hide. She still got lore. Lost a lot of move silently. Perform is still high. Sleight of hand and spellcraft are still high. Taunt dropped. But her use magic device is still normal. But that's alright. I think I can deal with that. Once we level her up later on, I'll just start putting points into appraise, bluff, hide, and move silently. I don't really use a lot of that stealth stuff anyway, so let's just leave it at that. I'm not too much worried about it. Alright, now let's take a look at her feats. Looks like we lost Curse Song, but we picked up Dodge. Still got extra music and lingering song. And we picked up combat casting. And yeah, as you can see, we have a hell of a lot more songs and inspires now. Okay, so we got Cloud Mind, Counter Song, Fascinate, and Haven Song. And we got Competence, Courage, Defense, Regeneration, Slowing, Toughness, and Iron Skin Chant we picked up. Alright, I think that should be good enough. Alright, now let's take a look at her spell books. Okay, yeah, now we at least have level 4. Do we have level 3? Yes, we do. And any changes? Well, let's see. We got all the 0 levels, and we still have Balagarn's Charm, Identify and Summon Creature 1 on level 1. Cloud of Bewilderment, Ghostly Visage, Heroism, and Soundburst for level 2. Level 3 we have Charm Monster, good. Find Traps, kinda useless. Haste, that's good. Summon Creature 3, I can deal with that. And for level 4 we got Greater Invisibility, that should be alright. Legend Lore, that's pretty much useless for a bard. And we have Summon Creature 4. Yep, next time we level up I'm definitely going to turn in some of these spells and trade them out for something else. Alright, but let's just leave it alone for now. I'm not wigging out about that. Alright, let's see. Let's remove Taunt. I don't think I'm going to use that now that her Taunt skill is lower. Is there anything we need to do?
Yes?
You know what? Let's talk to her. Does she say anything?
Will?
Nope, not at the moment. And let's see, do we have a journal update? I've just met an elven girl. She has joined me on my journey in this strange land. Okay. Well, she recommended that we go downstream and take a look at things, and what was that? An old man, right? An old man. I guess we can go that way. And we can explore the rest of this area later on. Actually, you know what? I wonder if we can rest. Let's take a look at our spells. Yeah, we don't have our spells
By
memorized.
Sehanin, I should say so.
Alright, let's go for a rest. Just in case we run into some kind of combat, I want to be ready.
Yes?
Alright, let's have Troy lead out here. Is there actually a... Okay, it does look like there's a path here. Okay, the old man apparently is named Phelan. Look down there. I see an old man. I see him too. Let's go talk to him. Alright. There's a chest behind him. Alright, possibly a path going up that way. And maybe something going on back that way. Let's go see what this guy's gonna say. Phelan. Welcome, descendants of Engala. What? Don't look at me. I have no clue of what he's talking about. You are the chosen ones. That is why we brought you here. I am Phelan. Nice to meet you, I guess. So, how are we the chosen ones? 7,000 years ago, the Engala traveled the worlds to inhabit them. They came from here originally. They were the creators of all magic. They settled on countless worlds, mating with the population there. You have pure Engalan blood running through your veins. That's why you have to help us. So you're saying that you brought us here because we're some kind of descendants of ancient creatures? How come we've never heard of them, and how will we be able to help you? Troy's right. There should be ancient texts of these creatures, at least among my people. I mean, we live a long life, and we have excellent scholars. We should have heard of them. The Angala were a sacred race. They could take any form. Probably your respective people didn't have a clue they were walking among you. Only here, in the core world, we may know they existed. So this is the core world. Okay. So what if you are right? Why should we help you? For all we know, these Engala could be evil. Maybe you're evil. He does have a point. How can you say that? The Engala are the essence of all that is good. Alright. So say that we will help you. What do you need us to do? You must find the Rod of Peace. Magic is dying in this land. That doesn't sound good, I have to admit. Nobody knows why magic is dying. The descendants are the only ones that can find the rod. With the help of the Orb of Revelation that was created by Engala, we were able to find you and bring you here. You mean you forced us here? No. Well, I mean, we had to. You must understand. Alright, Lily looks at Troy thoughtfully, then back at Phelan. Couldn't the orb also find the rod for you? I'm afraid not. We have tried. Okay, I guess we have no choice. What do you say, Lily? We might as well do this. Could be quite an adventure. Yes, I have a feeling he's telling the truth. I say we do this. Thank you. You should talk to Alder in the library of the City of Ascension. He will know more of where you could begin your search. So how do we find the City of Ascension? You must walk back over the stream. There you will find the road to take you there. In a few hours you should reach it. Before you go, check the chest behind me. It contains items that might be useful for you on your journey. Alright, so yeah, that must be... yeah, to the City of Ascension. Alright, so we gotta go back there. Alright, so we just picked up some more journal updates here. The search for the Rod of Peace. Phelan said we should seek out an elder in the library of the City of Ascension. He'll be able to tell us where to begin our search for the Rod of Peace. Okay. Phelan, the old man in the forest. We met an old man called Phelan in the forest. He claims to have called us here because we're some descendants of an ancient race, the Angala. Alright, does he say anything else? Good luck on your journey. Alright, so we got a chest here with some... ooh, wow. Wow. There's a lot of goodies in here. There's a bunch of armor, a bunch of rings, a bunch of potions, and a bunch of weapons, and a lot of it needs to be identified. You know what? Let's grab Lily.
I should say
Let's have her grab up all that stuff so we can get it identified.
This is too much to place on me,
we're
dear.
definitely going to be
sorry.
overweight with that stuff. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. We have a magic pouch. Alright, what is this one? Reduced weight by 20%. Alright. Alright, we got a bunch of healing potions. Potion of Lesser Vigor, I guess we can leave that on Lily. Greater Heroism, let's give that to Troy. A Potion of Lionheart, who's got a low will?
I shall lead the way.
Troy definitely has the lowest, so let's give
dear.
that to him. If I remember right, Lionheart makes you resistant to fear. Alright, so we have Cure Critical Wounds. We should probably give that to Troy. Cure Serious Wounds. We actually have 11 of those. You know what, since... Yeah, let's give all the high power potions to Troy. And we got a bunch of Cure Moderate Wounds. Let's leave those on Lily since she does have less hit points. We got a bunch of Cure Light Wounds too, but those are probably going to be kind of useless for 11th level characters. I'll probably never use those. We do have 10 potions of Cat's Grace. Let's split those, I think. Let's give 5 to Troy, and we'll keep the other 5 here. And we have 10 potions of Bull Strength. Let's split those as well. And ooh, we have 10 potions of Heal too. You know what? Let's give... you know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's split those. Let's give 5 to Troy, and we'll keep the other 5 on Lily. Alright, now we got a bunch of weapons. A huge Great Axe. A Great Axe that does extra slashing damage. Lily obviously can't use that, so let's pass that off. We have a Morningstar plus 3, a Short Sword plus 2, Longsword plus 2, and a Giant Great Axe. The Holy Avenger is the Paladin's... Oh, this must be a bug. Yeah, that's a bad description for that. I'm not even sure we can use that thing. Okay, yeah, we can't even use that at all. You know what? Yeah, I don't think we're intended to have that thing. Let's just leave that alone. We can't use it anyways. Let's go back. Alright, so let's deal with weapons first. Lily can use all these weapons, but I want to make sure we got some high power weapons going to Troy. Looks like we're definitely going to give that Morningstar plus 3 and his offhand weapon. Probably the Short Sword, as it is a lighter weapon. Yeah, let's do that. Let's pass off that Short Sword, and then Lily can have the Longsword plus 2, and she can keep that Mithril Dagger. Alright, let's go to Troy. Well, let's see. Yeah, I want to dual wield, so I'm not too much worried about this huge Great Axe. So let's equip the Morningstar plus 3 and the Short Sword in his offhand.
This
you know
way,
what? Let me
dear.
check something just to make sure. Let's move this Longsword. If I equip that in his offhand, will that lower? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's keep that light weapon in his offhand. That'll give us better chances to hit with our attack bonuses. Alright, Longsword plus 2 is going to go back to Lily. Alright, now we have a bunch of armor here. These ones that Lily can't use is a Scale Mail plus 2. Let's pass that off. We have a Deep Guardian's Plate. Let's take a look at this thing. Ooh, Half Plate plus 5. Immunity to Paralysis, Adamantine, and Spell Resistance 18. And Wyvern Hide Half Plate. Half Plate plus 2. Saving throw increase versus poison and reduce weight. We can't we can't wear any of that on Troy, unfortunately.
By Sehanin, I should say so.
Alright, so we have some leather armor. Looks to be just a regular suit of leather armor. Hellfire Warlock Trappings. It's leather armor plus 2, plus 3 versus lawful. Extra hit points by 15. Only usable by a Hellfire Warlock, although Lily can use it because she's got a high use magic device. Yep, that'll definitely increase her armor class. Yeah, Lily's clothing was just regular leather. Let's see, this is just regular leather. Let's see what else we have. A warrior's tunic. That's garbage. Evening chain. What is this? It looks like a chain shirt. Wow, plus 7. Arcane spell failure is minus 20. And immunity to death magic. Rogue links. Also chain shirt plus 3. Extra hide and move silently. And a magical chain shirt. Another chain shirt. Plus 2 armor. Arcane spell failure is minus 2. And we have a bonus feat for power attack. And we get another bonus spell slot for level 3. Nice. Now, since I can't wear this other armor here, I need to get some decent armor for Troy, and I'm thinking that Evening Chain is going to be the best armor for him because it's so high. So that means the one that's going to benefit Lily the best. Let's see, if I put those rogue links on, yeah, that's going to increase her armor class higher. And that's also going to increase her hide and move silently. But we don't have that anymore, so that... Let's see, if I put this one on... We're going to lose armor class with that, but... She will gain a bonus 3rd level spell slot, and she gets power attack out of the deal. You know what, for now, let's just keep that on her. Let's move this Evening Chain to Troy. Wow, nice. Armor class is 26 with that thing on.
By Sehanin, I should say so.
Alright, so this stuff here that isn't really worth anything, I think I'm just going to dump that. Yeah, Lily's clothing and this regular suit of leather armor and this warrior's tunic. We can dump that, I think. This other stuff I want to keep, just in case we come across some other companions. Maybe we can pass that stuff off to them. Alright, now we have these rings. A ring of resistance +1 universal saves and an orange light, and a ring of resistance +3 saves, and a ring of fortitude +2, and we have a ring of clear thought +5, intelligence increase +5. Let's see, Lily already has this increase, this universal saves +3. I don't think that stuff stacks, does it? If I equip this one. Oh, it will stack with that. Okay. But let's see. Actually, Troy's probably going to benefit with that +3 because he's got a kind of a low will.
I should say so.
Yeah, let's give that ring of resistance +3 to Troy.
Fall in behind me.
That'll get his saves up.
Dear.
So this ring of resistance +1, let's just put this one on. Well, actually, let me check something. They don't stack, right? Yeah, they aren't going to stack. Alright, so let's give this ring back to Lily. Now, if I equip that, yeah, that'll work on her. That's fine. Alright, now ring of fortitude +2. I don't think that will stack. Yeah, it's only going to go up by +1 because we already got a +1 from this ring of resistance. So, that's not going to do any good on Troy because that won't stack with his +3 ring. So,
your will?
that leads me to the question of who am I going to give this ring of intelligence to? I'm thinking that would actually benefit Lily the most, because that'll increase a bunch of her skills. Yeah, I don't think that's going to do too much for Troy. Let's see. Concentration is constitution. Heal is wisdom. Hide is dexterity. Listen is wisdom. Move silently is dexterity. Search is intelligence. I guess it would end up raising up his search skill. Dexterity for traps. Spot is wisdom. Survival is wisdom.
Your will?
Whereas Lily... yeah, it will increase her appraise. And her crafting stuff, if there is crafting. I don't think there is. Of course it's going to increase lore. But do we really need it with a 30 skill? Yeah, I don't think we really need that. Yeah, performance, charisma, sleight of hand is dexterity. Spellcraft will increase. Alright, yeah, we really don't need this fortitude increase, so let's just put this ring of clear thought +5 on Lily, because that's going to benefit her the most. Alright, now, the next thing, let's move this magic pouch to Troy, and let's see if we can get some of this stuff in order here. Yeah, I really don't want to ditch this stuff here, because if we do get more companions, like I said, I kind of want to pass it off. So let's see if we can hold on to all this stuff and get back into weight. This huge great axe, let's try to hold on to that too. Okay, that's going to bring us in weight. Alright, well, let's see. Let's hotkey all these potions so I don't forget about them.
Your will?
Alright, let's hotkey these weapons. We do not have
I shall
any
lead the
missile
way.
weapons, though.
Fall in behind me.
Alright, I
By
think
Sehanin, I should say so.
that will do it. Just for the
Yes.
hell of it, if I equip that, yeah, nothing's going to increase on fortitude, so I guess we're just going to end up selling that or passing it off.
By Sehanin, I
Yeah,
should
let's just
say
keep
so.
everything as is. We'll hold on to that mithril dagger, I guess. Alright. And I think, yeah, we are coming up on 45 minutes. I think I'm going to try to keep these 45-minute vids.
I shall lead the way.
Alright, good luck on your
Fall in
journey.
behind me.
And just for the hell of it, we can't... Oh, we can talk to her now. Did you want something? I just wanted to know more about you is all. Sure, what do you want to know? Well, for instance, did you tell me where you're from? I'm from a world called the Ionia Realms. Right, okay. Can't say I've heard of it. Are there just elves there? Oh no, there are both humans, elves, and dwarves in Ionia. We only have humans in my world. Well, we have animals, of course, and we have no magic. That actually sounds a bit dull, if I might say so. Well, we have a lot of technology, though. Even though we don't have magic, some of the things we can do with technology you would probably consider magic. Interesting. So, what is your world called? It's called Earth. I have actually heard of that one. It's on one of the planes that is cut off from all the others, I think. Oh? Maybe that's why we've never had any elves or dwarves travel to our world. Yes, that is truly possible. Magicians have been known to travel the planes and go to other worlds, but if your world is cut off... This core world that we are in now, I have never heard of, though. Another thing... Sure, what do you want to know? Well, what do you do for a living back in your world? You mean my occupation? I sing and play, mostly. So you're a musician? Yes, you could say that. I am a bard. I sing, play the harp, and tell stories. Let's do this one. I actually play a few instruments myself. For real? Oh, that's great. So what do you play? Well, I guess you have drums on your world. That and another instrument called the piano. Ooh, nice. An increase in influence. Yes, we have drums, of course. I'm afraid I don't know what a piano is, though. It's really beautiful. It can sound as a whole orchestra if you're skilled enough. That sounds incredible. If we had the chance, maybe you could show me this instrument sometime. Sure, if you would be able to go to my world, I would be happy to. And if that's not possible, maybe some magician from this place could transport it here. Troy, although we're from different worlds, I think we have quite a bit in common. Don't you think so? Yeah, I'm starting to think so too. I would love to hear you play sometimes, Lily. Would that be too much to ask? Well, now you're making me embarrassed. I'm not sure I feel confident enough for that yet. But ask me again sometime, okay? Absolutely. Thank you for sharing this with me, Lily. Of course. You're welcome. Another thing. So, what do you want to know? Yeah, our influence has been slowly increasing. Let's see. That's all for now. Okay, we'll talk later, perhaps. Sure. Alright, well, I'm assuming once our influence gets fairly high with her, she'll be able to give us more information, and there might be a little bit of romancing going on here as well. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else we need to do? Alright, there's nothing over this way. There is a trail going up this way, and it looks like there's one going this way, but I think what we're going to do is end the video here. Yeah, I think this is probably good. I'm going to try to keep these at 45 minutes, like I said. Let me know what you guys think so far. Everything looking good? I think it is. I think we're going to have a fun little campaign with this one. Let's see. There was no journal updates again, was there, after talking with her? Nope. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. We'll see you all in the next episode. Don't forget that like button, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in the next one.